So, what is my background in course development? Well, if you don't mind, we're going to go back in time a little bit. And in the 90s, it started off in financial services, putting together trainings for people that were cross selling financial services up and down the Northeast for Citigroup. So, this included coming up with courses to teach them how to sell mutual funds, mortgages, insurance products, retirement products, and so forth and so on. So, that's where I got started. And then there was a transition to technical training for executives and managers. And for about a decade, I focused on that. And at the time, students included the CEO of Verizon Global Networks, executives and managers at many other Fortune 500 companies and government agencies. And then eventually got to a point where I started adding soft skills into the mix. And then, the client list continued, and I did a few years at the World Bank and taught many executives and managers there. I did a couple of years at the US Supreme Court and taught the late Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg and Chief Justice John Roberts and many other people at the court. I've also trained thousands of attorneys and accountants, including at the US Securities and Exchange Commission, and I've written hundreds of courses in technical and soft skills, board governance, legal issues, congressional issues, economics, economic development, procurement, and many of the other topics that affect corporations and government agencies. The skills that I've taught have been a pretty broad range in the sense of it's just about everything you need to operate at a high level as a high performer in those environments. So, on the technical skills, this includes business technologies for productivity and collaboration. So, when we think productivity, this is the ability to create and organize documents, data sets, so Word, Excel, PowerPoint, all of those types of tools all the way to the collaborative part of Office 365, working on relational database management systems, customer relations management, and many of the other enterprise resource planning applications that are there. And then when we get into soft skills in leadership and how to run meetings, how to give feedback to your staff, how to be a great leader, what exactly is communication? And doing all of that from a concentric viewpoint of knowing who you are and treating people as human beings and not as just statistics in a business, right? So this is the idea here is to value people over processes. And this has been one of the biggest focuses in my career.